What is going on, you guys? Terrio Games here, and welcome back to another video. Today we just got the patch notes for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, plus I forgot to do some videos on the new Foggy map, but we also got some new photos of that. So let's just get straight into it. So first thing is first, climate optimization. They've optimized the shadows, improved performance on low-end PCs by optimizing buildings. Now that is very good because, you know, if you got a lower end computer such as mine, it'll be easier to, you know, load in, because what happens is when players drop down, buildings aren't loading in, and then when they load in, their game freezes or they won't be able to play or just stuff like that. So they've also optimized the client server performance, and they've also optimized the UI. For the world, they've added the foggy weather. The foggy weather effect will hinder player sight on the map. This weather effect has low probability to occur, so meaning chances of getting it pretty low. In order to test the weather effect, the foggy weather will have a higher chance to occur during test server gameplay, but will not be reduced for live servers. So if you want to try the new map, make sure to head over to the test servers, because then you'll be able to get the foggy weather. So they've also enhanced the graphics of the sky and pre-existing weather effects and added a new town called East of Stalber. For the UI, they've added a new option to change crosshair color, which is pretty nice. They've added a new double tap feature and control options for leaning, default keys set to Q and E. Added new options to improve the visual effects of going from free look back to characters' line of sight. Added new keybinds when using consumables, which is pretty nice. Teammates' names are now representative of their current posture, standing, crouching, prone. Added a new keybind to mark your current location on the map. Default key set to enter. Didn't know that, but I mean, you learn something new every day, am I right? They have added a new keybind to center the map around the character's current position. Added a new keybind to the consumables in the order of medkit, first aid, and bandage. The default keys, you know, you got them right there, pretty much like H1Z1. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. They've added a new feature to reset the zeroing distance using mouse wheel click, which is pretty nice. So now you won't have to like use one of your hands to press page up or page down. Added a new feature to reset the zeroing distance. I already said that. Adjusted the position of the report window. All right, nice. Next, we got the new item. They've added a new weapon, the Mini 14. The Mini 14 is a lightweight and compact 5.56 semi-automatic rifle. So like I said in my previous video, it takes 5.56. So I can use the sniper rifle attachments for both the muzzle and magazine slots, and can take any type of optic sight. Nice. This weapon has lower damage stats than other DMRs, which is compensated by very high muzzle velocity and low bullet drop. So meaning this weapon will not be as good as, let's say, the SKS. There'll be bullet drop, and when you fire it, you're gonna get a high recoil. For the gameplay, the distance at which shadows are rendered are now synchronized across all graphic settings to ensure fair play. Characters who knocked out while underwater will now have a breathe gauge as well to take additional damage over time, meaning if you get knocked out on a boat and you're in the water, you now have a timer. So you know, you better tell your teammates to hurry up, or else you're gonna die. They've adjusted the balance of several weapons, increased the crossbow reload speed by 35%, which is nice because that gun takes forever to load. Another nice one, Tommy gun has been removed from the care package and has become a world spawn. Thank you, because nobody liked it. It now supports attachments such as the silencer, vector, vertical grip, and magazines, which is nice. Horizontal recoil skill has been clamped for greater consistency for weapons with high horizontal recoils. You may now holster grenades by switching to another weapon or unarmed state unless the grenades have already been cooked. The firing mode of weapons will now remain consistent with the firing mode that was selected after dropping a weapon and picking it back up again. So if I set something to burst, drop it, pick it back up, it'll be burst again. And they've adjusted the collision damage of motorcycles. Alright, we are almost done here. So, actions. Recoil animations are updated for all weapons, adjusted animations and balance of throwables, decrease fuse times of the flash grenade to 2.5 seconds, increase the lethal and injury ranges of the frag grenade. So now the frag grenade is going to be a lot more dangerous, even though it's already dangerous, you know. Improve the animation for throwing grenades to allow for increased speeds, more accurate trajectories, but decreased visual trajectory distance of throwables. Cooking of grenades is now manual, default key set to R. You may now toggle the throwing mode between overhead and roll. The movement speed of a character affects the trajectory of throwables. Jesus Christ, that word is weird. Improved leaning animation, leaning on the left side to expose less of the body. Sprinting will no longer prevent regeneration of breathe gauge and will stop leaning state automatically. Good. Which is like if I hold down shift to zoom in on my red dot and then I gotta run afterwards, I don't gotta wait for my my breath to catch up. I can just go. And you may now change your stance while reloading without canceling the reload, which is nice. Sounds. Added new sounds when using consumables. Nice. Adjusted the audible ranges of reloading and window breaking. Added a new sound for collisions between vehicles and characters, and added new sound for the animation of removing the grenade safety pin. bug fixes characters that fall or glitch underneath the map will now reset to the ground automatically, which is nice. So if you guys like remember in H1Z1, if you fall underneath the map, you would fall to your death and you would have to leave. Now it's never happened to me in this game. I'm not sure if you die, pretty sure you do, but now you just automatically go back to, you know, where everyone else is at. It fixed a new bug where the FOV slider value would be improperly set aside of vehicles in FPP mode regardless of FOV slider settings. Fixed the bug resulting in clients freezing when changing controls in the options. Corrected the descriptions of certain weapon attachments. I mean, nothing really big. Fixed animation bugs of other characters after reconnecting to the game. Fixed several bugs related to the Spectre mode. Fixed the bug of the breathe gauge appearing at 0 at the start of the game. Reloading will now cancel if a character loots an item with right click during reload. Fixed the bug with the honking sound remaining persistent when opening the map or performing other actions while honking. You may no longer set different features on a single buy key in the options, meaning you can't have crouch and jump. You know, like if you guys remember for crouch jump, you would set 2 keys at the same time, pretty much glitching the UI. So they are now patching that. And fixed the graphic bug of the magazine position of the weapon in the inventory screen when switching to a different weapon. And now for other stuff, they've revised the BP methodology to prevent BP farming and idle users from gaining BP. Now I didn't even know that, but I mean, I guess they've added first person leaderboards for our region, and video Shadowplay highlights now work on Windows 8 and 7. So that's pretty much it for this month's patch. I think it's a pretty good patch. You know, they've added new gun, finally took the Tommy gun out. They fixed the crouch jump key thing. You know, we have to glitch it. Now I did that, I'm not going to lie, so now I'm gonna have to learn how to crouch jump because I really do not know how to crouch jump. And they've also added first person leaderboards, which is also nice. So this update is going to be real good. Remember, if you want to try the foggy map, just head on to the test servers. You'll be able to play the foggy map a lot more than when it will be on live servers. Now, before this video ends, I just want to mention vaulting. It says here that they plan to test it for longer periods of time in early November, meaning we might get vaulting a lot sooner, so sometime in November. And it says here, if needed, we may roll out on test servers for a certain amount of time, even before September, meaning maybe this month we might be able to try out vaulting. I hope we get to, because now that will be really exciting. So that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you would like to see more of these videos where I talk about Battlegrounds or maybe just Battlegrounds videos in general. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell right next to it, that way you get a notification whenever I go live, and I will see you guys in the next one.